it do, what it do, what it do. Welcome. This is Humble Good Times. I'm your host, Eden the Hero. Welcome. So, I wanted to switch up the scenery. You know how I like to do. We are out on my balcony because it feels so amazing right now. And I'm a day late on my filming. Today is actually the day I should be releasing this. So, I'll be speaking in real time, actually. And we'll definitely get this released by today. So I just want to say this week has been a really dope week. Weekly recap as usual. So Monday Monday I went to the Social Security office because all my documents for like my government assistance stuff and unemployment and all that, it's showing up with my old middle name, and I'm like, I'm thinking it's my Social Security that's showing it. So I went and got that handled on Monday. I got my new Social Security card the other day with my updated middle name. So now it says my middle name that I go by. Well, it's actually my nickname, Kobe. But yeah, I was happy to just see that change, as well as my license has already been changed. And tomorrow I get my passport in the mail, or at least that's the estimated delivery time. It shows that it's here in Atlanta, so I should definitely begin it tomorrow or maybe Tuesday, depending on how the post office works, how fast they work. But yeah, this past week has been actually a really good week. Outside of the craziness, so what happened? That was Monday with the Social Security. Thursday, I get a letter saying that I was approved for my unemployment. Yes. I've received it already, and I'm so thankful to God, because Lord knows I need to be able to pay my bills, keep my roof over my head, keep my car. I can make my car payment. Only downside is I thought I set it up where I was getting my payments to my bank account, but that definitely did not happen. I'm getting them on a separate card account, which I spent yesterday sometime trying to get the money out of the account. I don't want to pay the fee. I don't. I wish I could transfer the money from that card to my bank account, but there's no option for that, so I really don't know what I'm going to do. But it'll get paid either way. I'm not worried. This is a little uncomfortable for me because people can hear me talking as I'm recording, but I'm really not trying to be too loud. Hopefully you can hear me good into the mic. But yeah, so got my unemployment, got to figure out how to get the money off the card into my bank. I did try today, after church this morning, to go handle that at PNC. I'm like, if I'm gonna pay a fee, I might as well just go to my ATM, take the money out there, pay that fee, and then deposit it right there, so I don't have to go around. Well, I tried that, and it declined my transaction for whatever reason. It was processing after I requested the money, and then it ended up canceling my transaction. So I'm gonna have to figure that out later today, of how I'm gonna get that money out into my account. But at least it's there. I can't use the card for the app that I use, because it's a prepaid card. I'm like, golly, this is so challenging just to pay my rent. But I'm thankful to God either way. It's a blessing. Amen. What else? So we got social security card corrected. We got passport coming this week. We have unemployment received and we'll keep receiving. Friday, I finally made it out to go to one of the protests. They had the veterans protest on Friday at every capital in the country, and that was dope. I ain't going front. I was a little nervous. I was scared a little bit, just because you don't know what to expect. You don't know what kind of crazy people might be out there, or if cops might want to be aggressive or what have you. But it was dope. It was a really good experience because I just wanted to do something, feel a part of something. I've been home, unemployed, feeling this immense fight inside me that wants to protect our veterans, protect our rights, and not give in to the bullshit of this administration with trying to turn this place into a dictatorship. We're just not doing that. This is America. This is the land of the free. Why would anybody want to sign up for that? There are some places where they might have that and it might work for them because they never were of the new world, but not here, man. We are, as much as there are things that disgust me about America, overall, we are a great nation. We have a lot of freedoms that other countries don't have. So I'm not saying we're perfect out here, but there's more to look forward to out here than elsewhere, I feel like. But yeah, if you can, try to join in on the protests and show your support to your neighbors. Like, literally, one thing I'm realizing with Trump, he brings us all together. He makes himself the enemy, and we are all getting together like some Power Rangers to fight this monster. And with this administration and the Republican Party, they're a part of us. They just don't realize it, because they could care a fuck about, Trump can give a fuck about his cabinet and the Republicans, because he's really not a conservative. He wants to be a dictator. He wants to be a king, and that shit ain't happening. Not here. But yeah, it was a really cool experience. I got to meet somebody. They had some sign. They had 2 signs, and the second sign they had was on the ground. And I was like, "You need help? I'll hold up your sign." So I was able to hold up a sign. I didn't have one of my own, but I did. I wore my army fatigues in solidarity with the veterans, and then I wore a shirt that I designed with the transgender symbol and the tribal symbol all in one. I'll post that right here, but I wanted to show my support for trans military and army veterans that served, or that are serving, or was removed because they don't want trans people in the army, which is bullshit. Like, why wouldn't you want somebody signing up to defend this country? They really trying to make us the the boogeyman out here. We are like so to ourselves. We're not trying to, we're not hurting nobody. Seriously, our existence does not hurt nobody's existence. But when you discriminate, threaten, all those things that you do towards the trans community, you're gonna end up hurting yourself. Because now there are women being mistaken for trans women who are being discriminated against or threatened because people assume. When the reality is, it should really not matter. However you present yourself, how you present yourself. It comes down to like when you're genuinely trying to get to know a person and you might be dating and it gets to that point where you might turn sexual, then yeah, you want to say something. But it's really nobody's business how they identify. Respect it. Just respect it. Because you're going to want an ally. And what I'm realizing is like the injustice that's happening right now against just Americans that are not elites. I'm feeling like white people are finally understanding that the injustice of Trump not serving a day in jail, in prison where he belongs, is what us people of color dealt with in the past and even to this day. That idiot Ben Shapiro trying to get Derek Chauvin, the George Floyd killer, released on a pardon, or trying to get him pardoned, and it's despicable. It's despicable. He's a killer. He killed that man. Period. And so with Trump not serving time for all his convictions, white people are understanding the injustice inside of America, how disgusting it is, how much it's not fair. It's not. You got someone that's destroying this country, destroying our economy, destroying our way of life over here, making things very unstable, unsafe with his hate speech. And thankfully, there are white people that are willing to fight back and know that this is not what we stand for. And now they're starting to open their minds to the trans community, the gay community, the black community, the immigrant community. Like, we're all in this together, truly. Because if they come from one of us, they come for all of us at the end of the day. But yeah, it was a very powerful thing to witness, to hear all the veterans speaking out about everything that they went through and how they feel and what they're gonna do about it. It was very empowering to witness and to be a part of. So I'm definitely I would like to organize, and I know our Trans Day of Visibility is coming up soon, so that's something I would like to be a part of and want to organize something of some type of march or protest or something. I really am feeling the activism inside of me right now, because you can't just stand by and let people strip you of your rights. It's so unconstitutional. I'm praying every single day that this stupid executive order gets overturned for us trans people to have our documents reflect who we are and how we present. So that's pretty much my week. I did want to take a moment of just talking about this dream I had the other day. Oh wait, I gotta shout out my friend Christian. Shout out to you, bro. I got to visit him the other day, right before like this crazy storm, possible tornadoes out here. We had hail. Oh yeah, we had hail this week. Put the video right here. We had we had hail this week. It was crazy. I did not expect it. I didn't see it in the forecast. But they're trying to take away the funding for us to know these things, the weather and the it's called NOAA. I'm gonna put it right here as far as what that stands for, but it basically is our weather, ocean researcher scientists that keep us informed and aware of any storms coming, keeping the ocean safe and clean and all those efforts. So yeah, but I did not expect hail to come. Thankfully, I didn't have to be nowhere that day. And yeah, I got to visit my boy yesterday. It's been like 6 months, maybe 7, but yeah, it was good to catch up and to just be around my friend that I haven't seen in a while. He lives further, and it's like if he had a highway to his crib, it would be different, but this was like all back roads and maybe 2-lane, 4-lane roads. But I was just glad to be able to kick it with him, catch up with him, and see how he's doing. Man's been hustling and all that stuff. But yeah, that was pretty much my week. But yeah, back to the dream that I recently had, that it was just crazy. Like it was just this feeling I've been kind of feeling about myself and how much I've always seen myself doing more. And in the dream, from what I can remember, I had like confessed to one of my friends, and I don't remember which friend it was. I was like, I just feel like I want to be more important. I feel unimportant. I've been feeling useless a little bit. I'm so disconnected, where I've been looking for connection, and I'm slowly but surely making connection with my church community. I went to the church meetup, small group meetup yesterday, and I sat outside because it was really nice, and I didn't get to commune much with the others, but I went in at the end, like the last 5 minutes, just to kind of chat a little bit, catch up a little bit. I bought donuts for everybody. Like literally only one person took one donut, and I was like, okay, I guess it's useless for me to bring. I just feel like a good host would bring something for everybody to at least snack on. I mean, it's only an hour and a half that we're all together, but it was still, to me, like if we're gonna be more than an hour there, I would like to just bring something for everybody to share with, but probably won't do that again. They bring their own stuff, which is fine. I'm not offended at all. I took those donuts right home with me, so I'm gonna have donuts all week. But yeah, the dream, just I confess my feeling of unimportance. So today at church, the sermon was about salt and light in Matthew 5, chapter 5, verses 13 to 16. And it really just kind of hit me what the message that I needed to hear. I needed to hear that message considering what my dream was about. And then being part of the Veterans March, it was nice to just be there and to be a part of something. And I know I'm comparing my walk to other people's walk and other people that are doing the things that I really want to do, which is having a career in writing and in the arts and entertainment and stuff. So I'm working towards that. My walk is a little slower than others, but I've always been a late bloomer. I've always been someone that wasn't I was never of the time. I was always on my time, which we're all on our own time, and it's God's time. So in hearing the word of today from Pastor Matthew, he so basically it was just saying how you're already important in God's eyes. You're already the salt and a light in God's eyes. And that kind of just filled my spirit in that moment, because I'm just like, I am important. I know my value. I was putting my value into things that are vain, but I realized, like, I just got to keep going and don't give up and keep striving, because people have been doing things at all different stages of life. Like, you can become a success or a huge break. You can get your huge break anytime, at any time. So I just need to not compare myself, stay off of social media, and really just keep using my gifts that I was given by God and share them with others. So yeah, me and my friend, we finished our 10-day poetry challenge, and I wanted to do a 7-day songwriting challenge, and I was struggling to get that started with being able to write, but I was able to write like 2 songs, but one only has a beat and the other one does not. And it was yesterday that I wrote the second one, but I'm gonna put the effort in again and really try to do a week straight of songwriting so I can get my project moving along. I'm still writing my script. I was working on that yesterday as well at my group meetup, and yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm not gonna make this too drawn out because you already know how I feel about editing, but this has been a humble good time. I hope you enjoyed the scenery, the beauty of the sun. I got dressed up today for church, so I was like, this is perfect. But yes, this has been a humble good time. I am Eden the Hero. Peace.